Hi guys, this is Jumpin' Jewel Beans and Pertaining to Rose. Jumpin' Jewel Beans taking over my channel here. She's got some stuff that she's doing. We got some pork sausage in there with onions that she cooked up and it's ready to go.
And there's a bunch of garlic in there because I'm a garlic fiend and you got to have garlic in everything because it's so healthy for you. Garlic and onions are like health foods that you don't even have to think about. You hide them in your food and your kids won't notice, your husband won't notice, people will eat them, and it's healthy for them. So that's how I get them to eat things. Like my husband, I taught him to eat cauliflower by hiding them in mashed potatoes. I'm going to add some potatoes to this.
How many potatoes did you dice up?
I diced up 4 potatoes because I'm making a huge pot. Normally I wouldn't put that many in. But if it was a small pot, but we're making a pot to can, for when we're away, we can take it on the road with us. We can also, he'll have things here to eat that he likes because he loves bean soup.
We didn't know we were out of carrots, so we had to add a can of carrots.
Yeah.
Oh, did you already open them? This is our homemade canned ham bone broth.
Yeah.
That we're using.
That we got from our pig again. We got the bones from the pig, and then Rosie made this broth. And then we're just going to add all this together. And we're not going to be able to do this. We're going to have to stop the video and stuff to let this cook. Because I like to cook bean soup all day and let the...
I know, and if I pause it that long, it's going to be...
So this is going to be... You're going to get to see everything we're putting together. And then we're going to do
another video on... Yeah, we still got to do the rest of the... sausage gravy. This is what we have going on for the sausage gravy yet.
So I figured that we'll do a canning video and we'll can both things at one time. And that way you'll get to see us canning both of those things. Because we do have 2 canners we can have going at the same time.
Use a spoon, honey. Don't use a sharp knife. These are white northern beans. We didn't have time to soak some beans overnight and stuff.
Which is what we usually do. Because my husband's kind of a nut when it comes to his beans. He's very picky about them.
And so what are we making?
Sausage and northern bean soup. So
this isn't the ham and northern beans. This is the sausage and ham and beans. Yeah, we'll do that on Monday.
No, we're going to make it a different day because...
No, you already told Kathy we're doing it on Monday.
Right. Well, Kathy and I will make Danishes on Monday. And something else. We'll find something else to make.
That's not good. She just...
Okay.
This is what you need. So we did buy these jars. They have them at Save-A-Lot and Tops. The only thing that's a pain is they're small mouth jars. But these jars, if you wash them out and soak them to get the labels off, you can reuse them and they're great for storing bone broth in it.
Yeah.
Or vegetable stock or something like that. And you don't have to use ham bone broth. You can use chicken broth or you can use a vegetable stock. Yeah, anything like that in this kind of stuff.
But since I'm doing carnivore, the rest of the family has helped by coming along with me. Now they still have vegetables with their meals, but they don't mind us using meat broths and stuff more than vegetable broths. Because everybody's feeling better with it. So it's healthy for everybody to... We're just trying to make all of us... We want to live to be 100. Because we want to be those people in the nursing home that, we're writing notes in cursive so nobody can understand what we're saying. Because nowadays none of the kids understand cursive. which is amazing to me. But
Yeah, like back in Mama's time, they did Greg's shorthand, and she did all of her journals in Greg's shorthand so that none of us could read it when she passed.
you know, they did Greg's shorthand in my time too.
Well, I know that, but it's not something taught in the schools now, and they should.
Yeah.
You got fish out. Well, you got to put all those. You should stir that up to see what all you got before adding.
I know how much sausage I had in here, and we're going to need at least one more jar.
Now, once you finish using the other jar, because that is a lot of beans. Oh, that's nice and thick.
Yeah. See, and I like to cook it all day, because by letting it simmer all day, you just got to make sure you keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. It'll get nice and thick, and I would probably even eat some of this because it is like all about protein. The beans are protein, the sausage is protein. So, it would be a healthy meal for me. And I'm all about that healthy meals nowadays, which I never thought would be, I never thought that would be me, but here I am, doing healthy.
It's really, seriously, pretty thick. It's like even hard to stir.
Yeah.
I don't think you need another thing of beans in there, do you?
I think so.
Oh.
It's all sausage.
Well, then you may have to add more.
Broth, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I might have to add more broth, yes.
Because it's supposed to be a soup, not a mush.
Really?
Yes.
Are you telling me how to cook?
Yes. You're taking over my channel, so I gotta tell you how to do it.
Yeah, okay. You need to respect your elders.
Yep, she's old. She was born in the last century.
Yeah, just a few years before you in the last century.
I'm still the young puppy in the neighborhood. I am the teenage villager.
Huh. Not on Mondays. When Kathy's here, she's even younger than you.
Oh, no, she just thinks that. I'm 34 and holding.
Holding what?
I'm holding that age till the end of times.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that.
When I go to heaven, I will still be 34. I might even be younger than that. Oh, my.
Hey, you never know. I was 22 for many, many years. Until my son and I went into the bar on his 21st birthday. And somebody asked me why he kept calling me Mom. And I said, because I gave birth to him. And they're like, how did you do that? You're only 22. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Huh. And then I was found out, and everybody knew. I mean, I think they knew that I wasn't 22, but I think they didn't think I was anywhere near old enough to have a 21-year-old son. And
She's a great-grandma now.
yeah, I am. I am. I am a great-grandma now. You know, and age is just a number. Grandkids are great. I mean, you know, truthfully, if I'd had my way, I'd have had a dozen kids. But
We didn't get our bacon yet from the pig. It's still being cured. But we're excited. Oh, man, that would have tasted awesome with some bacon in there.
Have some bacon and thrown in there, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
And we're going to go get that on Monday. So maybe when you make your ham and bean soup, you can throw some bacon in that.
Okay. Yeah, because bacon makes it all taste better.
Okay.
This looks really, really good. Okay, so what are we doing now?
Now we are turning that on and we're going to let it simmer all day. Or most of the day. And I'm going to move on to making more sausage gravy. And then when we get everything done, we will
do some videos
do
on
another
canning
video
it.
about canning it all. And that way we don't have to worry about it closing the video out on us halfway through. But that way he'll have several, there'll be quite a few jars of sausage bean soup here. We'll have sausage gravy, lots of that for him.
And we'll have stuff to take with us when we're traveling.
Yeah. And everybody that finds out that we're doing it is like, oh, I want a jar.
Yeah.
So
it goes down pretty fast when everybody's trying to get a jar out of you.
They're like, oh. And most people, I mean, people talk about botulism and stuff, and I got to be totally honest, I don't even know what that is.
It actually affects most Americans at least once in their lifetime, and most people don't know that.
Yeah, they probably don't even realize they have it. I mean, so I am careful as far as I make sure things seal. If I open something and it smells off, I throw it away. I mean, obviously, I would do that if I bought it in the store.
Right.
If something doesn't smell right to me, I'm not going to eat it.
And this stuff will be Rebel canned. We're using regular canners. We're not using pressure canners, even though it has meat in it, it has fat in it.
Yeah.
Believe me, my parents and my grandparents did not have electric pressure canners. They might have had a jiggler on one of their canning pots.
Yeah.
But that is it. That was their pressure canning.
My mom did too, until one day it blew up. It like went crazy and blew up. And she never again used a pressure cooker. She was too terrified of them.
Right.
And we still she filled the cupboards every year because she was a single parent raising a bunch of kids by herself.
Right.
And she put out a huge garden. We raised animals. So she did a lot of canning and stuff. So, and we survived.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm this old now. If we hadn't survived all the canning and stuff, I wouldn't have made it to be this old now. So, I'm going to say that I haven't killed anybody with my cooking yet.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay, let me show them some of the canned stuff that we did.
Okay.
We have it hidden all over the house. Excuse the mess out here. You can see we got a mess. But we got tomatoes, and this up here is a tallow, and this here, I believe this here is Sloppy Joe mix. Nope, that's stuffed pepper soup that we did, and these go the whole way back. The cans are back. There's our ham bone broth back there. Our potatoes, which we did a chicken broth with onions and garlic. We got some pickles there that she had done years ago. You can see some of her pickles. This here is deer broth, venison broth that we had added some carrots and whatever, that we added to it. So right now all the fat and stuff's laying on the ground, but it on the bottom. So once you get that cooking dough, that looks really, really good. This one here is potatoes with cream of mushroom soup. We did a bunch of stuff, and we got more stuff. We got chicken corn soup down there, and, we just got a bunch of stuff all over that, and up here's our lard. Of course, that's a messy pantry right now. We got a bunch of baking stuff over here, but we have stuff hidden all over the house. We have huge cupboards that we did, and the cupboards are just filled we got dehydrated foods that we dehydrated ourselves, and we'd like to do more videos on those. We did applesauce and apple butter, and we got canned stuff everywhere that we did. But this is the end of this video, and once we start canning all this stuff, we will let you all in on that, and she'll be starting the rest of the sausage gravy, which we already did a video on how to make it. So we will do that as canning as well, so you can see that process. We're going to have 2 big canning pots going on in here, and they only can 7 quarts at a time. So we'll have to see. We might have to do one and then do the other one. This here will be tonight's dinner. It's looking so good. I'm so very excited. You can, when you do this, you can add your own seasonings. Just remember, pork sausage, you can add your own seasonings, onions, garlic, potatoes, carrots, and northern white beans. This is your sausage and bean soup, and it is so good. You can add bacon to it. We like to eat real bacon. Her husband likes to eat that imitation bacon back there, so we keep that on hand for him. But this is all good stuff, and we're all excited to get this stuff and this process going. This winter, we have been cooped up. It's been snowing for 2 weeks straight every day, and we're just tired of seeing the snow and the ice and the sleet and just everything else. So we love you. Have a good one. Bye, guys.